This is Abdoul Tambadou on e-radio, here and everywhere. Tonight, our guest is Mrs. Awa Diop, the president of Toastmasters International, Jambar Club. Good evening, Awa Diop.
Good evening, Tambadou.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
You okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a new experience for
Yeah.
me, but that's okay.
Oh, I'm happy to see you here.
Yeah, I'm happy to
And-
see you again.
Yeah, thank you for accepting our invitation.
Yes, thank you too for inviting
Yeah,
me.
that's cool. So, Awa Diop, today you are our guest.
Yep.
Why we invite you? Because you are a president of Toastmasters Jambar in Senegal,
Yep.
where you really helping many young leaders to improve not only their English but at the same time public speaking.
Yeah.
And you are the president of that club for this year.
Yeah.
That's why we invite you here. And can you introduce yourself and develop a little bit about what's Toastmasters about exactly?
Thank you so much, Tambara. I think it's always a pleasure for me to talk about Toastmaster,
Yeah.
as it was, let's say, a brief for me in my life.
Oh.
Yes, definitely. I will. First of all, I'm Awa Diop. I'm the president of Jambar Toastmaster.
Yeah.
Was appointed as an official president since July this year. But last year I was the VPE, what we call the Vice President Education.
Okay.
So I was in charge of the training of the members, etc.
Yeah.
But this year I have more an representative role as the president in the club. And Toastmaster is just a global movement, a non-profit international movement,
Yeah.
who are helping people to be leaders and to be effective communicators.
Okay.
And let's just keep that it's the one of the leaders movement in terms of public speaking and communication.
Oh, really?
Yes, really.
Yeah.
And in Senegal, we have many clubs. We are now 12 clubs. We have 12 clubs in Senegal. That
Yeah.
means we are a division. Maybe we can come after on that.
Yeah, sure.
I can explain you.
Yeah.
But our club has this particularity that we are Jambar Toastmaster Club. And in Jambar, we do the same program, but in English.
Oh.
That is the difference
I see.
and the innovation. In English, why? Because the co-founder noticed that English is a must-have in a professional environment nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
And we receive many people who says, I have done many English classes, like for 2 years in that organization and etc. But
Yeah.
I wasn't able to speak in public.
Yeah.
But in Jambar, what we could are doing in Jambar is we are providing a positive and supportive learning environment where we learn from each other based on Toastmaster program.
I see. That sounds very good. But hearing you explaining, it seems, in Jambar Club, you can even improve your English in a very positive way.
Yeah, of course you can improve it, because it's not just about improving your English
Yeah.
and developing your communication skills.
Yeah.
It's about developing your leadership.
Oh.
And in Toastmaster, what we are doing is we have 12 pathway. What we call pathway is the learning program.
Yes.
And based on what you want to develop, your goal and your objectives, you will choose a pathway. And we have different pathway from those who are developing your public speaking skills,
Yeah.
to the others who are developing your leadership style.
That sounds
And
great.
yes, and based on that, you will follow. It's a self-paced learning program,
Yeah.
and you will follow the program based on the different project. So throughout each project, you can learn how to present in a wide audience a program, a research, etc. You will also learn how to write a speech, because many people are just delivering speech without writing it.
Yeah.
But it's really important to know your audience.
That's true.
That's why you will know how to draft your speech based on the audience.
Yeah.
And that's definitely what we support you to learn to do so.
Yeah. It's very important to know your audience before you give your speech.
Exactly.
Very interesting, Mrs. the President, Awa Diop. Just to remind our good listeners and our Facebook watchers, tonight our guest is Awa Diop, the president of Toastmasters International Jambar in Senegal. She's our guest. We are happy and proud to welcome her here tonight. So, Awa Diop, who and when Toastmasters was created exactly?
Toastmaster was created in the United States. Imagine a man called it Ralph Smedley
Yeah.
was thinking about how, as a professional, he can develop soft skills in an affordable manner.
Oh yeah.
And he was looking for different universities, but as you know, studies in United States are very expensive. And that's how he think about how I can create a group where people can learn from each other, where people can develop soft skills like communication, like presenting, like
Yeah.
leading,
Yeah.
like monitoring or leading a meeting.
Yeah.
And that's how now from a group of 7 people, you have now, let's just say, you have now more than 15,000 clubs around the world.
Yeah. I see.
With 300,000 members
Wow.
around the world, and Toastmaster is just present in 149 countries.
I see.
It means as long as I'm a member in Jambar Toastmaster Club,
Yeah.
if I travel in Ivory Coast or in Liberia or in Benin, etc., I can join other clubs because
Okay.
it's not just in Senegal, but it's in West Africa and in all around the world.
Oh yeah. I